Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we are here today for the construction of a rain garden in front of the Woodbridge Library and kind of on the side of Woodbridge High School. It's the plot line here next to the Veterans Monuments, and as of today we are installing the 50th rain garden that Rutgers University has installed, I guess in the Central Jersey area we would say. And what's even more interesting is that right behind the health department was the very first rain garden that Rutgers ever installed back in 2004. So before my time, I can't take any credit for it. You were on the council probably. George worked here, but none of the rest of us worked here. So it's kind of fun that the first one is right around the corner there and the 50th is right here. So I'm going to turn it over to Chris Abrupta, is the representative from Rutgers, and I'm hoping you can give us a history of your involvement here in Woodbridge. Tom said this is the 8th one we have, I guess. We'll go over that later. But take it away and tell me everything about your whole program.
Let me pop this off for a second. So I run the Water Resources Program for Rutgers Cooperative Extension, and we started our rain garden program here in 2004, building the rain garden back behind the Health Department building. And this year being the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, we thought we'd try to build 50 rain gardens this year, and we thought we're better to put our 50th for the year in than Woodbridge, because Woodbridge already has 7 rain gardens in. We've been working with them for several years. The engineering department, the public works department, great guys here, putting in rain gardens, trying to better manage stormwater, and really trying to improve some of the drainage in the town. So I've got actually have a plaque here to give the mayor. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Can you see that? Okay. So just talks about congratulations.
Let's have a socially distant presentation.
There you go.
There you go. Hold it up.
There you go. How's that?
Good socially distant presentation.
Okay. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks. I want to thank Chris and thank Rutgers University overall. We have so many things we do with Rutgers across all kinds of different spheres of our government. So we appreciate the relationship. And of course, the great Megan Cushman graduated there a couple of years ago. I graduated there 42 years ago. 42 years ago. Now, who's best to explain rain gardens? Who wants? Tom? All right, we have Tom Flynn, who works as he's a certified floodplain manager. He has done amazing work for this township. He just finished a CRS, what does that stand for? Community rating system. Did a whole lot of work to get us a rating of a 5. And what 5 means is that people in flood zones pay less for flood insurance because they live in Woodbridge, because of the efforts Tom put forth. He works for Mike Gellin next to him, who's the municipal engineer. They both teamed up on it. And it's a fantastic effort that people actually see when they pay their bills. It's less because of something the town did to make us more flood proof. So does that sound good?
Sounds great.
I'm learning. I listen enough just to know. So let me ask Tom to explain, what is a rain garden? This is the 8th one we have. Tell us where the rest of them are. Go ahead, take it away.
Thank you so much, Mayor, for the kind words, and it's awesome to work with Michael and the Mayor and Carol and the whole administration here on these awesome projects. And we have great partners at Rutgers, and as Chris had mentioned in our last conversation, we talked about rain gardens. They really help to better infiltrate stormwater, right? So they recharge the groundwater. And what people don't realize is that what carries over on those hard surfaces are a lot of pollutants, right? So we're trying to better manage that in a more efficient capacity. And it doesn't look like it now, but this will have plants that will flower, and it will attract pollinating insects. So it'll better the overall environmental integrity for the area.
And where do we have the other ones?
So we have Fulton Street,
Town
Hall, the Islam Branch Library, Ford's Public Library, the Henry Inman Branch Library. So they're at libraries, right? So we want to encourage people to learn more about these structures and to just get more involved whenever they can.
And what's good is when Eagle Scouts come to us, Eagle Scout candidates come to us looking for projects. I know Ford's was an Eagle project.
Yes.
Was Island? I don't remember.
There were Scouts involved.
Yeah, okay. So that's great that the Boy Scouts and even the Girl Scouts get involved in these. Mike, do you want to add anything? Mike is our township engineer.
Well, I think you got it covered.
We got it? All right. How about George Brew? You're the guy that actually does the work. You got your crews out here. Tell us, soils, stones, curb cuts, all these things. Tell me tell everybody what exactly are you doing?
So, really, Rutgers designs these gardens for us, and they come up with all the engineering concepts for them. We go ahead and implement under the direction of Rutgers. We have Holly and Chris and the other Chris here, the red shirt, that works with Rutgers, along with our public works employees, parks department, and implement the design. They've trained our employees on how to do it, the best practices for doing it, and it really has made a difference, especially as Tom said earlier, when we take water runoff from a parking lot or a roadway and transfer it into these rain gardens, and it filters the water out before it does eventually wind up in a storm system if it has to. But the goal is to keep as much water as possible out of our storm systems. So it's been a great project working with Rutgers, and our guys have come a long way in learning all the different aspects of creating these. And that's pretty much it.
And Carol and I were talking that you did these when you were Deputy Public Works Director. You're now coordinating as the Director. But like Carol said, you really like these projects.
Well, because I am part of the green team, yes, I really do get into it. And we went from small scale to a larger scale, which is what we're doing here. And I think we have some intentions of even going larger scale than this. But this is one of the bigger ones we're doing, and as Carol said, yeah, we do enjoy it, and the guys do as well. The guys working back here, they really...
well, right now they're holding up the shovels.
They see a lot of,
Somebody's got to do it.
progress from their work, so they enjoy it as well, and they're a great team that does it. So that's all.
All right, we also have with us our Library Director, Monica Eppinger. Monica, you want to say what it's going to be like to have something that's educational between a school and a library? I mean, you can't get better than that.
I can't thank the Rutgers program and the Green Team for thinking of the library enough. It offers us an opportunity to do some cutting-edge programs with the gardens, and it's a great place to put it right here. Thank you.
All right, and to wrap up and cover anything I forgot, the woman who's the environmental conscience of Woodbridge Township became the Chief of Staff right when I became the mayor, and has done so many great things for the environment. We rejuvenated the Environmental Commission. We have the Green Committee. We have all kinds of different sustainability efforts. And for 12 of the last 13 years, we've been the sustainability champion for the state of New Jersey. In 2004, they asked us not to submit because they wanted to give someone else a chance. I reluctantly agreed. It's the dumbest decision I ever made because I'd rather say 13 out of 13 than 12 out of 13. But we're benevolent and we're, compassionate people here in Woodbridge. We let somebody else have a chance, but never again. Carol, Arlen, could you say a few words?
Yes. So, what makes Woodbridge the best town around at everything we do is all of the teamwork. And this is the most phenomenal team between engineering and public works and Rutgers. It all just, rain gardens seem to just appear everywhere. Our hope now is that people see these rain gardens throughout town and say, gee, I got water coming down my driveway. I wonder if there's anything that I can do at home. And yes, you can build a rain garden on your front yard and it would be beautiful. And if you go on the Rutgers website, they give you steps on how to do it yourself. So let's not just keep it on the public lands. Let's try to make this a residential project too. Thank you, Mayor.
All right. Thank you all very much for watching. Chris, thanks. Please express our gratitude to whoever you work for in Rutgers. And other Chris and Holly, thank you for being out here. Did you grow up in Metuchen?
I grew up actually in Avenel.
Oh, you did?
Yep, born and raised.
No kidding.
Yep.
Woodbridge Colonial High?
I left before I was that old. So
Okay. Oh, wow.
Moved to the country out in Hillsborough.
Oh, okay. No wonder we like the guy. He's Woodbridge born, when bred. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thanks, George, Mike, Tom, Monica, Carol. Great show. Thanks for watching.